What is going on, everybody? Paul here, coming at you with your Crypto Coffee update, where we start the day by discussing news and upcoming events in the wide world of crypto, all while enjoying our fresh cup of coffee. In fact, Scott Adams on his Periscope does these little things that I really enjoy called simultaneous sip. Basically, if you have your coffee, tea, water, or what have you to start your day, join me now as we sip our drinks simultaneously. In unison to kick off a great day. Alright, let's go ahead and get started with the news. But before that, important announcement. Riptide has a website. Yay! Riptide.cc, where you can access all of our latest videos, news, and blog posts, and share it with your friends and family, free of cost, all aggregated in one single location for you. And from there, you can get to all of our other outlets, such as Viewly, DTube, Steemit, etc., etc. So, check us out today. Moving on, let's check out the news. The gangster-bangster overlords of the empire are at it again as a new bill has been passed in the United States, allowing the narcissists that run it to demand access to online information from any country in the world. Introduced by Republican Senator Orrin Hatch, who, by the way, authorized the Second Iraq War, this bill allegedly allows law enforcement agencies to counter the virtually non-existent money laundering and terrorist funding that occurs privately, which, honestly, guys, kind of confused me, since history has shown that most terrorist groups like Hezbollah, ISIS, and the Taliban primarily received their funding through America and its allies via CIA agents and other proxies. So that's just kind of strange, but nonetheless we'll take it at face value and move on from there. To quote Senator Hatch, quote, "The Cloud Act bridges the divide that sometimes exists between law enforcement and the tech sector by giving law enforcement the tools it needs to access data throughout the world, while at the same time creating a common sense framework to encourage international cooperation to resolve conflicts of law." Last time I checked, though, unilateral declaration of the empire doesn't foster cooperation per se, and citizen watchdog groups seem to think so as well. The Electronic Frontier Foundation proposes that the bill violates the Fourth Amendment, while the American Civil Liberties Union claims the bill, quote, "threatens human rights, jeopardizes the Fourth Amendment interests of individuals inside the U.S., and provides an alarming level of discretion to the executive branch at the expense of congressional authority," unquote. Bitcoin all-star Andreas Antonopoulos had this to say, quote, "The Cloud Act passed. It destroys privacy globally, so it had to be snuck into the $1.3 trillion omnibus bill without debate. Encrypt. Go dark. When privacy is criminalized, only criminals have privacy. We got sold out again," unquote. In times like this, I always remember the hallowed words often attributed to Benjamin Franklin. Those who would give up essential liberty to purchase a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety. Final thought, when does an organization predicated on pathological lying and mass murder lose the collective respect of humanity? After all, Naira al-Sabah lied to Congress with impunity, and her false story led to the Gulf War of 1999. After all, the president, George H.W. Bush at the time, quoted her up to 10 times the week after. We also still don't know where Iraq's WMDs are hiding, Rumsfeld. Furthermore, the Pentagon has lost or misappropriated trillions of dollars over the years. My point is this: if your ideas need an entire burgeoning bureaucracy to back them up through the force of law, they're probably really bad ideas to begin with. Life doesn't get better by restricting human freedom, and the Cloud Act is a very dangerous step down that perilous road of government control and authoritarianism. But my voice isn't the be-all end-all on this subject. Let me hear from you guys. Let me know in the comments. Is this indeed a huge infringement on human freedom on the part of the United States government and her allies? Or is this a more balanced and legitimate framework that, if taken with a grain of salt, could maximize human freedom over the long term as clear frameworks of law are established? Either way, it's up to you. Let me know in the comments. That's it for the news today. Let's segue into your Crypto Coffee update for Monday, March 26th. Zilliqa will be in the Netherlands for the Blockchain in Business Conference. Civic will be in Washington, D.C. for the Know Your Identity Conference. Byte is in Hangzhou, China for the Global Blockchain Summit. Elastos is meeting up in Chicago, and Lisk is meeting up in Tokyo. Nebulous is having an AMA, Leviar is launching the roadmap, and Bitcore is having their weekly airdrop. That's it for Monday the 26th. On to Tuesday the 27th. Ripple will be in Tokyo for the Slush Tokyo's opening night event. Aeon will be in Hangzhou for the China Interoperability event, right up their alley. Medical Chain will be in London for the Future of Healthcare on the Blockchain Conference. Stratus's first ICO, Gluon token, is kicking off today. Substratum's having a meetup in Ohio, and Decent is having a meetup in Slovakia. That's it for Tuesday, March 27th, and for your Crypto Coffee update. As usual, all the links below in the description, along with a list of B-list coins that I didn't call out. There's a lot of stuff going on there, so worth checking out the list and seeing if any of your holds are on there. But that's all. Check out the website. We'd love to have you guys there. I'm pretty excited about it if you can't tell. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know what kind of content you guys want to see coming up next. Working on some educational stuff, ICO reviews. Maybe you'll see me do some skydiving. It could be anything. Either way, love you guys. Talk to y'all next time.